Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Feeling like I got something in my eye, but I don't. I hope everybody is having a good end of their week. This is going to be Taurus and Sagittarius sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. There you go. I want to say there's like 2 or 3 or 4 different little stories going on here. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Eat the fish, leave the bones. Some of you, I'm going to just put the damn cards out here. Some of you are right here. Some of you are coming back to this relationship. There was a separation of some sort. Others of you are dealing with some difficult bullshit. Yeah, somebody being obnoxious, being difficult. There you go. Fuck. That's the King of Swords. There's a third party, something. I know y'all like the but it's not what you're thinking, Taurus. This came up in another reading I did recently. I don't remember which one. But somebody is trying to make you jealous. Put it right there. Somebody's trying to make you jealous. And they are dealing with your partner. This can be male or female energy. I might have this shit backwards. It could be Sagittarius in this situation. But from here, it feels like Taurus is dealing with this. Yeah, all these 2 of Cups with just reversal energy. Come on. An ex of your Sagittarius Taurus may be back in the picture. You might not even know it yet. What the hell you want me to tell you this? This kind of behind the back type energy. So this is definitely some shit going on behind your back. So we do 2 for overall energy. Let me do my commercial right here. 1 for the centerpiece. I'm switching it up a little bit. I started pulling out the challenge in the centerpiece because it's just easier energy to deal with when it's singular by itself and not attached to a week or a day or some other situation. So front, back of overall energy. This starts your first week. We'll just say the first week starts on Monday, the 19th of October. Your second week, I'll push those back and put weeks 3 and 4 down here when we get done with these 2 weeks. So somebody back up here with the King of Swords. Okay, so in most decks, I'm not going to say all of them because all of them got different energy attached to the King of Swords, any of the cards, different energy. So let me just say, in some decks, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, let me throw her in here too, because she can be a stone bitch. That energy is very rigid. And I don't mean rigid in stick up your ass, back straight rigid. I mean rigid in stubborn. I'm going to do it my way. And not even towards stubborn, just asshole stubborn. Getting done my way. You don't have to like it. This is how we're doing it. Somebody's got this. They've got this energy. And your challenge here, Taurus, with your Sagittarius is to figure out who the fuck this is. I'm sorry, I said that out loud. But yeah, figure who the fuck is this with this energy? Whatever's going on, you just show the example. My grandmama used to tell my mama too, shit. Whatever is done in the dark, mind you, I said this is something going on behind your back. But sure enough come to light. I'm going to just put it there. That's where it is. That's what it is. Anything done in the dark? Come on. Because daylight is sure to follow that part. So, figure out who the King of Swords is. Seriously, it feels like And Sagittarius is a pawn in this, Taurus. So let's just kick this about. Whatever stage of this you're in, Sagittarius is on their merry high ho, like, hey, everything's great. I got my Taurus, la, la, la. But don't forget, we're in Mars and Mercury retrograde energy. Fucking with the mind and the body. So that means the circulation of old folks is coming around. Old exes, old girlfriends, old boyfriends, old wannabes, old coulda-beens. Y'all hear me? Your challenge here is to figure out who this is. And not even change your perspective. Get some perspective on what the hell is going on. And I call it reversal energy, doggone it, that's what the hell it is. Figure I get some perspective on what is going on. Heard that the hangman is number 12. Come on now. 1 and 2 make 3. Damn it. All day long. So there's third party energy there. Shit that's going on behind your back, basically, Taurus. Even behind Sagittarius's back. I'm not even reading the cards. I'm just looking at pictures right now and throwing the energy out there. Because somebody trying to pull some tricks. What you want me to tell you? In that, they're causing blockages. Whoever this is holding up the damn program. To the point, because I saw this while I was shuffling the cards, that some of you may be at just right here, boyfriend, girlfriend, living in 2 separate places, and we're getting ready to move together in December, or November, or January, whenever the hell. But this little bullshit going on here is enough, Taurus, to have you rocked on your hooves, well, because none of this has been going on prior to now. We give or take 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe this started back during Mercury's shadow period a couple, 3 weeks ago. So that would put us the end of September, just about. So you may have had something. Some of you intuitively are feeling this. You feel something. Why the hell we here down here with deceit? Come on. Your challenge is to gain some damn perspective on this. It will lead you, once you figure this out, Taurus. Again, don't be mad at Sagittarius saying, you ain't telling me, because Sagittarius is happy with you, Taurus. I got to throw that part out there. Wherever you are in the process, girlfriend or boyfriend, situationship, they are happy with you. And that, in part, is part of the problem. Overall energy on the front end. In more ways than one. We're moving in together, but I don't know. Something just ain't right. That part. It's your overall energy. So either you're moving in together, or you're moving out. One way or the other. One way or the other. For some of you, you may feel like you're seeing the true nature of something. But now, let me tell you about you thinking you're seeing the true nature. Because again, I told you the hangman was just in reversal mode. He had blinders on. I'm just saying, blinders. Blinders. And justice is supposed to be blind, but okay, y'all know how that can go too. Don't make any decisions. Don't. And if you can just feel the Sagittarius little fire going on in the background, don't make any decisions. Not, especially not during Mercury retrograde. Again, you think you're seeing the true nature of something. This is what you're feeling like. I didn't know you had all these people on your page. Don't make any decisions because you're not seeing the whole picture right now. On the back end of your overall energy, the 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups, you may be feeling frustrated and fearful down at the bottom. You're trying to do this damn thing, but it's not happening. There's something blocking. Once again, that blocking energy. First week, like I said, we'll start this on Monday the 19th. What is that? Yeah. Yeah. Reluctant to trust. Reluctant to trust. And in a lot of these, with the Two of Cups, and this is the second time you got the Two of Cups, you'll notice in a lot of decks, it's usually the girl who's kind of holding her cup a little closer. Dude is like, here's my cup. But girlfriend's like, okay. That's just what the hell I'm talking about. You may be trying to apply, this is the Emperor, you may be trying to apply logical thought to something. So you may be saying, oh, he just acting like that because he had a hard day at work. Now again, I can't say this enough. Sagittarius is kind of clueless. They may actually know and have spoken to said person. It could be somebody from work. It could be an ex. It could be the girl at the coffee shop or the guy, however. But they're trying to put their foot, this third party, they don't have enough of an attachment. So it feels like they're one of these people that are going to create an attachment that's not there. One of them psycho type chicks. I'm sorry. Or dudes. I'm sorry. But that's the energy here. Like they are just determined that they're going to put their 2 cents in. Again, this is just Taurus. This is, take the feminine energy, Taurus. Just take it. Because y'all are like, I'm not going to, I want to, there's all this crazy shit going on. I don't know if you're trying to apply logical thought to it. Intentions at this point are clear. And again, this is Sagittarius, but you see you looking at his back. So Sagittarius, their intentions are good. But they got somebody down here trying to pull some damn tricks. It's just that simple. With the Knight of Cups over here, they're trying to test the dedication of said Sagittarius. And again, it could be the other way around, but this is really feeling like it's coming from Taurus. Trying to interfere with the dedication process, whoever this is. And trying to do it on the sly. And if I were looking at it like that, spiteful conduct. Isn't it right there? Gossip. Somebody with a big mouth. That's my man. Okay, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? And it is feminine energy. It definitely feels like there's a female third party in the mix. So we get to the week following, the second week for you guys. With the Strength card on top of the 6 of Pentacles. It is at this point, I think you're going to realize you are, Taurus, you already know this, the hell. You are self-sufficient. You can do all this shit by yourself. You can. But in that you don't want to settle. You don't want to settle. And if you're feeling like Sagittarius, you know, you kind of on the back burner, you're not going to settle for that. That's not happening. That's not happening. Which then in turn, we start talking about balance on this side. But from here, it's the strength, just the knowledge of your inner strength. You've been, if this is you, if any part of this story applies to you, you've been through this before. This energy is not new to you. You've had some other third party, as soon as you get in the mix, pop up like whack-a-mole. Just saying. If you feel like now, this is just whoever it applies to, that the situation is getting beyond your grasp and things are going further than you think they should. Again, dealing with half the knowledge. Only knowing part of the crime. This is a justice card. And not knowing the whole crime. Because your part, the part you may know Taurus or think you know, Sagittarius been messing around on me. Dig in deep for some of that inner strength. Don't forget, this is Mercury retrograde. Don't believe what you be seeing. Just saying. Dig deep for that inner strength and sit down. Get some popcorn and watch the show. Again, I can't say this enough. Sagittarius is all about Taurus. All about Taurus. Next to that, with the Three of Wands sitting on top of the Queen of Wands, yeah, there's deception and hidden truths, that part. But also, this is going to be about you showing some empathy and some compassion to your partner, Taurus. I done already told you 5 times now. Somebody out there telling a lie. Hence deception. We already know this part. But give Sagittarius, cut them some slack. Now, let me put the disclaimer here. In the 2-point font. Every situation is not the same. So some of you may actually be experiencing or will be experiencing a Sagittarius with a wandering eye. Throw that out there. So be mindful. Just because I'm saying Sagittarius loves their Taurus, every situation is not the same. So just be mindful of that. And you bring the integrity to the table, Taurus. You keep it real, keep it honest. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. Because at some point, this is going to roll up on your doorstep. I'm just saying. Keep it honest. Don't exaggerate. That's what I'm going to say to that. On the other side of that, someone may be exaggerating and their integrity might be right down the hoo-ha. Just saying. So however that applies to you. At the end of the second week, the Seven of Swords definitely about deceit. Somebody hauling off, trying to haul off with your goods. That's what it is. And this can go the gamut. We can go from one end of this to the other. If you decide to have a party sometime this month between now and what's the day? 15. So somewhere between now and close to Thanksgiving, this person may show up. Just saying. And they may try and make out with something of yours. Just like that. They may, in other instances, it may be that they try to hear something and then go run and tell like they did something great. It's that kind of energy. Very controlling. Sitting on top of that King of Cups. Whoever this is. And they passive aggressive. That's perfect. Passive aggressive. They're going to act like they're playing nice, and as soon as you turn your back, they got AK-47s, they got hand grenades, they got smoke bombs, they got everything. But that passive aggressive, you know. Oh, sure, I'll go get you a glass of water. Go in there and get you some water and spit in it. That kind of, that's just that nasty. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Again, gaining some perspective on the situation, whoever this is being difficult. For some of you, as I'm walking further into the energy, for some of you, you may already know this person. They may already be in the mix and say, okay, that makes sense. So then some of you that are approaching marriage, getting ready to get married, this may be the baby mama, the baby daddy, and now all of a sudden, because we're getting close to the nuptials, just saying, and that's resonating. Sagittarius on the horse, got the wreath, victory. But again, they're back. Somebody, let's just look at it as a picture. Sagittarius over here, get ready to cut the stereo on and get the grooving. Got this. We're winners. Back here, just back here. Somebody pulling some monkey tricks. It's not a relative. That part I got to put out there. It's not a relative. This does not feel like sister-in-law, brother-in-law. No. This is somebody who had a shot and they fucked it up. And again, you're getting ready to get some insight and some perspective on why. You get ready to see exactly why they are not where you are. There's some life lessons in here to be observed, Taurus, as far as the whole situation is concerned. But you're not the student. You're not the full-time student here. So now we're into the third week. And yeah, you especially those of y'all get ready to get married. Just doesn't that look like the wedding rehearsal, just all the hell, everybody just lost their damn mind for no good reason. Once again, that's the Judgment card. With this Five of Swords, just the fear of an impending crisis. Not even an actual crisis. This is air. So it's not actually happening yet. And this is really resonating for those of you that are planning some kind of something with your partner. Wedding would be my best bet, but moving in together, whatever kind of, we've stepped up. Yeah. And you're observing all of this again, trying to get some insight and some perspective on what's going on. As you get further into this, the energy gets a little fuller in so much as it's kind of making its way into what you're doing, if that makes any sense. Because it's not something that's just happening now, it's kind of ongoing. And again, I don't know, it's an ex. Feels like a real ex. Ex-wife, ex-husband. And they are just being damn difficult. They're making it difficult. And they're doing that for a reason, Taurus, obviously. They are. With the fear crisis, with the Judgment in this deck, some of you may have to just come to grips with the fact that this person is how they is, that part, and they're not going to change. And if you're going to be in this for the long haul, you may have to be the one down here on your knees like, Jesus, can I just get some help? Go through whatever energy it is you need to go through. Now, they're to hell with what the energy is. Let's just remember, this is the Judgment card. So for many of you, as I'm kind of half-ass cracking jokes, this is serious business. And you may decide, you may be the one standing up like, you know what, period, I might not need to do this. This is here. This energy is here. So some of you may be in that, you're coming up with a whole new perspective, a whole different insight about what's going on. Again, any major decisions, any judgment, be careful, because you're still in Mercury retrograde energy. But as you get further, you're getting closer to getting out of this. So things are going to clarify themselves one way or the other. With the Ace of Wands and Four of Cups sitting on top, this is about staying balanced. And for a lot of you, there may be some regret here because you didn't know what you were signing up for. And this is going to take some thought, Taurus. If you're trying to stay in this with your Sagittarius, you get married and I-do's and forever and all that stuff. Or you're trading door keys. Or you both getting a set of keys. However that's resonating. When we make those types of decisions, even moving in with somebody, that's a commitment. And there's a lot of responsibility and shit that goes along with that. So, some of you may be looking at what kind of regrets, especially from an emotional point, you may be looking at what kind of regrets you have coming or that you currently have now that you're in the mix of this. The key here, though, is about staying balanced. And knowing that whoever it is that you believe in, Jesus, Yahweh, Allah, the head of lettuce, the head of cabbage, whoever, just know there's some divine going on here. And again, you're not the full-time student, Taurus. Somebody else is getting ready to get taught a lesson. Just keep that in mind. And you are a big player in this whole little thing. Although, with all the major energy on the board, you've got to be thinking about what you're committing to long term. Now, after all these retrogrades clear up and you get to the first week of December, where things will be maybe a little better than they are now, this may all look different. But you got to get through this. And again, it's about getting that new perspective and that insight. You may see something that triggers it. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. And just, I didn't even realize it's on the back of this. Alternate point of view. Come on. Changing your point of view. Maybe this is not the thing for me to be doing. You're going to be low energy, but do your very best to stay balanced, even in the midst of trying to deal with impending or upcoming regret that you might see, and trying to work through that. At the end of that third week, the moon card with the Queen of Cups, we're talking about, we're just all in our emotions at this point. The card says it better than I will. Illusion, deception. And where this is going to put you emotionally. The bigger energy is still Sagittarius and the Magician. Sagittarius is trying to ride off like, yeah, I got my Taurus in the gold house, yeah, but got this going on. So see here, this could be money. This could be what I consider emotional money. So now you've decided to marry Boo Boo, and Boo Boo has decided to marry you, and the ex has decided to go back to court and get some more money. Just saying, it's that kind of energy. And the Queen of Cups pinpoints that kind of emotion right there. That's that emotional money. What? How's she going to court? You already paying her $5,000 a week. What she want now? Yeah, that part right there. Yeah, that hurts. And it hurts in a way that you wonder why it hurts. But, you know, how come I can't be happy? Why are you making this difficult? Oh, damn. Be aware, Taurus. Be aware. At the end of this, the King of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. Use your intelligence on it. Use wisdom and the Oomph Besa. But be cautious. Wrote that on there? Be cautious. You don't want to slam your finger in the damn door because you wasn't paying no attention. Just saying. The Knight of Wands and the Hermit. Some of you may decide that you're going to, wedding bells stop ringing right here. You may decide you're going to postpone. Now, I said postpone because that's what Spirit is saying out of my mouth. Don't make any hasty decisions just because you spent 2 nights at the spa by yourself with a box of Kleenex crying over whatever. And then you decide, I am not doing this anymore. Again, you're still a Mercury retrograde. There are hidden truths wherever that card disappeared to. There are hidden truths here, things that you don't know. And again, your job, your challenge, it's major energy, is to get some fresh perspective, a new perspective, an alternate point of view, if you will, some insight. Get out here with this and then decide, I'm never coming home. I don't want to do this no more. Some of you will regret doing that. Take the time, but do not make any major decisions on the time that you spent on whatever little decision you think you've made at that point. With the Knight of Rods and underneath that, it's just what I'm saying. Don't be reckless, even if the situation is disruptive, Taurus. Don't get reckless. Just hold on to it. At the end of this, the Two of Wands on top of the Four of Wands It happens. It happens. It's a happy ending. And you see, old girl, old boy, whoever the hell it is. And this is Sagittarius in energy. But again, if it's not Sagittarius, it's whoever they were messing around with, married to, whatever, looking at y'all on happy acres, doing happy things. Moving on, moving away from. I'm sorry, Taurus. But again, you need this insight. You really do. Especially if you're getting married. Yeah, perspective. The back end of that. You need this. You need to know what's going on. For whatever reason, it hasn't come forth before now. However, this is resonating. Even if it's a family member, because I know I said this doesn't feel like family, it really doesn't, but it could be the family member that just likes to kick up shit and you ain't met this aunt yet or this uncle yet. And over the course of the next weeks or so, you may meet them and they will be the one creating this blockage in your situation. That's on the lesser end. On the heavier end, this is truly about an ex. Mad because Sagittarius is off to the races. And they standing there like, what did I do? That part. Sad embrace. Come on now. And I'm sorry this video is so long, but I can't cut the energy. Storm fields. Know that storm is coming. But it all comes together at the end. See what I told you? I told you. Right there. It's going to be some sad moments here. Let's just kick this around. It's going to be some sad shit. Because people are, people are people. They get mad when they can't get what they want. So this is probably just a caution for most of you that the storm is coming. If it hasn't come already. Close the windows. Batten down the hatches. Do what you need to do. Again, don't make any big, heavy, big time decisions. But I ain't marrying you. I ain't moving in with you. Wait until at least Thanksgiving. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Bye-bye.